10 years ago tomorrow, we had a terrorist attack right here in Chattanooga, and that's something many people that just simply didn't think would happen. Can't let an anniversary like this go without a very special observance, and we'll talk more about that in a moment. My friend Captain Mickey McCamish joining us this morning. Mickey, good to see you as always. You were on the way to a funeral at the moment that attack occurred.
Yes, we were, Chip. We were en route to Chattanooga National Cemetery for a funeral. Chattanooga Police Officer Dennis Pettigo on his motorcycle was leading our funeral procession, as a matter of fact. I heard what I thought were firecrackers. It was the automatic weapons fire of the terrorists that was occurring. The next thing I knew, that Dennis Pettigo peeled off and went into the Operations Support Center. So we were exactly opposite the Operations Support Center on Amicola Highway, coming down off of C.B. Robinson Bridge.
It didn't take long before you knew that was not firecrackers, right?
Well, that's correct, because we were quickly surrounded by every police agency in Tennessee.
What was going through your mind?
You know, was really didn't know exactly what was happening, but that just, gosh, anything like what transpired, it just can't happen in our backyard. It just doesn't happen. And it just became an unbelievable moment that anything like this, like a shooting in your own backyard, you never think that's going to happen. But it did happen. It happened right here. And we had 4 U.S. Marines and a Navy sailor that were lost in the line of duty. They paid the price of freedom on July the 16th of 2015.
I can remember where I was. Most of us can, who are of a certain age and have been here for a while. And when that news broke, it was like, oh my God, what could happen next?
Well, you're right, Chip. It becomes a memory that's ingrained in all of Chattanooga's memory. You know where you remember where you were at on July the 16th, a few minutes before 11 in the morning. So it becomes a memory that's just ingrained. It also, Chip, shows how we came together as a community.
We did.
There were a lot of fragmented events that occurred, but then there was the gathering, the tribute on the river that occurred at Ross's Landing, and how we, Chattanooga, came together. So if there's a positive that came out of that, it was how the community came together and how the community responded to the tragedy, to the families that were impacted by that tragedy.
I remember shock, awe, and then I remember bitter anger. We as a community, we were mad that had happened here.
Absolutely, absolutely we were. And the reason we were mad is simply because, again, we just didn't think it would happen in our backyard. We're the most patriotic city in America. How can an event like this happen in your backyard when you're the most patriotic city in America?
You and several others have organized a remarkable service in memory of those fallen 5 that will be occurring tomorrow. Tell me about that.
Chip, we have each year, actually we've done a small program that remembers the fallen 5. Tomorrow being the 10th year, as you hit any milestone, there's more focus. This year that will include the singing of the national anthem, words by Brigadier General Kevin Gerard, who is head of the U.S. Marine Reserve Forces. Commander Tim White. Tim was a commanding officer of the Navy Operations Support Center. I contacted Tim early in 2024, said, Tim, are you available to come back to Chattanooga? And he was. And then we'll also have both mayors, Mayor Wamp and Mayor Kelly, will be making remarks.
And this is open to the public.
It is, Chip, and the program will start at 11 in the morning. And the reason it is at 11 is because that's the approximate time that the terrorist attack occurred.
Tell us where this is going to be.
Tennessee Riverpark, at the Wreath of Honor at the Tennessee Riverpark.
And I got to tell you, if you haven't seen this standing behind us here, you need to check it out in person. It is certainly awe-inspiring and tear-producing. Mickey McCamish, you're a wonderful man, a great community servant. Thank you. Again, don't forget, it's Tennessee Riverpark tomorrow, celebrating the fallen 5. We'll be right back.